Hello and welcome to Crij 104W. This is the online Introduction to Corrections course. My name is Stephanie Breach and I'll be your professor this semester. So I wanted to take a few minutes to go over the syllabus, which will hopefully alleviate some questions that you might have. As you know, this class is entirely online. That means we don't meet in person. All of your work will be done on your own and be submitted to me through Blackboard. So our weeks in this class start on Monday at noon and then end the following Monday at noon. That means every Monday at noon your folder for the week will open. In that folder will be your reading assignment, writing assignment, information about any additional reading. There'll be a quiz every week. So one thing I really want to stress to you guys is it's very important each Monday that you plan to check into the folder so you know what to expect for the week. I've taught online classes for a long time, and the thing that I see as the biggest roadblock for students in online classes is not being organized and not being aware of their deadlines. So if you just make it a habit every Monday afternoon to go into Blackboard, figure out what you need to do, when it's due, and then plan time during the week for those tasks, you definitely are going to have a successful semester. So those assignments are going to make up a lot of your grade. Those weekly 10-point assignments, weekly quizzes that we do. It's going to be over the reading and any additional information that I assign to you. So again, really important that you get those done. Some other assignments that we will be doing this semester, one is current events. One of my goals for this course is for you to see how what we're reading about and talking about directly relates to what's going on in the world right now. So each week I will assign students to be in charge of a current event. You will find a current event that's related to corrections. Corrections can include a lot of things. It's not just prisons. It could include community corrections like probation and parole. It doesn't have to just be in Idaho. It can be in the United States. It can be anywhere in the world. So you will post some discussion about an article. I don't want you to just link the article we can all read. I want you to talk about it and then post a link to it and then pose a question to your classmates. This will happen on the discussion board. And you are responsible that week also for monitoring the discussion. So when students respond, you're going to go back in and answer their questions. And you will earn 50 points over the course of the semester by participating in current events. So on the week that you're assigned, you'll post and monitor. Every other week, you're going to be required to comment on your classmates' current events. This semester, you will be selecting a state and doing research on that state's corrections system, and we'll be presenting those later in the semester. So I'll talk more about that as it gets closer, but you can kind of start thinking everyone's going to do a different state. Towards the end of the semester, we are going to have an assignment where you do research about Idaho's corrections system and present that kind of as your final paper in class. Another cool thing that I do in corrections class is we take a field trip to the prison. So for this class, since it's online, that is optional and will be an extra credit opportunity. And there is information in Blackboard if you are interested in attending. The dates are listed there, and also a way for you to submit your background information. We have to send that to the prison ahead of time for the visit. So the tour is pretty cool. We go to the maximum security prison. We typically go to 2 different units, and then we go out to the execution area where they do executions in Idaho. So, you know, we can read about prisons and talk about prisons, but for you guys to actually be able to go in one really supplements what you're learning. And there'll also be an extra credit opportunity for you to visit the old penitentiary and write a paper about that. So that's kind of the quick overview of what we'll be doing in class. Corrections is a great topic to study. It's really interesting to think about. I think the general public kind of has a mentality that the best way to handle crime or criminals is just to lock them up, and kind of that out of sight, out of mind mentality. And we'll talk through the course of the semester about how, 96% of individuals who go to prison come back into the community. And so what is simply sending people to prison doing for them when everyone's coming back? How do we make that transition smooth? If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email. You can find that in Blackboard. I am excited for this class, excited to teach you guys about my love of prisons. So have a great day and make sure you get on those assignments this week. Thanks.